What's up, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with Slip and Slide Seasonal Championship. And I'm sorry. They show the Bone Shaker here in the picture, and they show the whatever it is that we are using in the challenge screen, so I'm not entirely sure what we're supposed to use here. With the R2, that is. And the Bone Shaker has kind of an ugly reputation, so I don't want to pick it. And this thing is just ugly, but it doesn't have an ugly reputation, so that's better, maybe? Look at this thing, like, who comes up with that? We learned that in the story, actually. We learned in the story why this thing is as ugly as it is. I just don't remember, because I didn't listen. I was, like, busy driving. But the interesting part is, someone actually looked at this and thought, yes, that's a good idea, we are going to release that. Someone actually did that. That's kind of a fun part. Alright, we're now driving past everyone, which is a good sign. We have no tune code. This is the car as you get it upon completing the chapter in the story. There's also not much I can tell you about driving, because I'm not very good at the Hot Wheels driving yet. Because the whole G-force thing is a bit weird to me still. Especially with, like, with Hot Wheels cars it's one thing, but with the regular cars it's a bit weird, because you have so much trouble taking corners because of the high G-force that you're encountering. Where's the leading car? It's kind of driving away. I'm not entirely sure what I can do to drive a whole lot faster here. So now, if you have watched my previous seasonal championship videos, previous two, that is, you know that in this evening I am entirely boosted and I have no idea what I'm doing, so I will just blame that on everything. Or for everything. Okay, this is too much. Okay. Oh, we have 3 laps to drive. For one race. Okay, they really want you to spend a whole lot of time in this, eh? I just hope we get closer. I think we do get closer here, so that's a good thing. Yep, if we dart by, we had some pretty good handling through there actually, or that other car was just driving bonkersly bad. Currently peeking what my girlfriend has picked up, and I have no idea what it is. Uh-oh, driving into the wall. I should stop peeking. There we go. Alright. I have trouble keeping up with the speed. This is a A class. I'm very sorry. This is just A class and I'm having trouble picking up with the speed, so I guess we should be glad that it's just A class. The thing about the Hot Wheels DLC, and I guess I could talk a little bit about that, because the race itself isn't very interesting right now. It's fine, I guess. But there are certain issues with it, I find. And the biggest one is, it's like 95% of the time you're driving on these Hot Wheels ramps. Like, it makes sense. It's a Hot Wheels DLC, you drive on these ramp things, these track things, whatever you might call them, I don't know how they're called. And you just don't get much variety in them. Like, you can place them in the canyon, in that volcano setting. You can place them wherever you like, but it's just not a whole lot of variety in the driving. You know? So the driving itself gets a little bit boring, I find. And also regular cars handle absolutely crap on these tracks. Like, they are so much worse than the Hot Wheels cars, because we could just we're not accustomed to the G-force, and we're not tuned to take those levels of G-force, especially in like S1 or S2 class. It's ridiculous. Like, you're trying to brake, but the handling is so difficult. You kind of need a handling 10 car to kind of get to grips with it. So that's kind of an issue, I think. Struggling with the speed again. Alright, this lap is done soon as well, I think. Then we have 20 points. And then, well, you know what comes then. When we will do the second race. I think it's 3 races, right? I would highly assume that way. I'm so sorry. I would assume they do 3 races here as well. I don't know why they wouldn't. So where is that? There we go. 6 minutes for a race? That's a long time. Hey, we leveled up, that's good. That's a shame we don't get to do wheel spin here right now, eh? Where's the next race? Here it is. Another 6-minute race, eh? That sounds like the dragon, which is kind of a fun part of it. Look at this car, man. It is shockingly quick compared to the other ones, but it's certainly not shockingly pretty. But I guess nobody actually pretends that that's the case. So, let's go into this. See what we can do. This dragon is annoyingly loud. If that's the dragon, mind you. It is annoyingly loud. Okay, that car is going to the left, so we can just drive on straight. Again, reacting to fast speeds might not be possible right now, so bear with me. This guy is kind of in an annoying position because he's pressing us a little bit against the wall here. We really don't have anywhere to go. Now he's making room. We have 3 laps again. So yeah, that's going to be another long race. Which also means we have plenty of time to get into first. I mean, there are benefits to long races, right? That looks like it's gonna take a while getting up there. Oh, we have the speed boosts. So that should help. That lap 1 already. Now we need to go way down for lap 1 to finish. don't think the racing line works in Hot Wheels. Or at least not very well. Because it just told me that I can go through that corner full throttle, and I don't think that would have worked at all. I think we were braking pretty hard and it still didn't work. Which might be my mistake, I'm not ruling that out at all, but it still seems a bit off. Alright. That finishes with that, okay. It's a really long lap, isn't it? 2.5 minutes. Let's see if we can get into the lead now. We actually passed this corner reasonably quickly. That should get us closer to those guys. Just hope we can close in now. Still a bit behind. Getting into second would be a start. I'm trying to focus, but it's not as easy. There we go. We are closing in a little bit. Just not nearly as much. Just not nearly as much as I would like. We obviously have a third lap to work with. We can't really make up much ground here. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do here. I was driving according to the racing, and see, that just doesn't work very well. Now we are in second, that's good. Even if we finish second, that would be probably enough to win the championship if we don't completely mess up the last race. Third, I don't know about that. Possibly. Sorry. And it seems to be my voice just saying, okay, that's enough for today. Okay, let's get past this guy. There we go. One guy out of the way. Or not. Out of the way. So we're in second now. Only first to come. This corner is ours. We're a lot better for this one. That gets us first. Now we just need to hold it, I guess. For another 2.5 minutes. Not quite, but almost. But yeah, just driving these tracks, it's kind of bland, isn't it? I don't know about you, but I preferred the Lego map. Yeah, I'll say it, I did prefer it. It wasn't big, but it was, I don't know, it was kind of cool. It was kind of fun, I should say. Because the gameplay was exactly the same, but on a kind of funny map. And these tracks, the gameplay or the driving due to the G-force changes so much. It's kind of somewhat annoying, honestly. It wasn't very good. I mean, not that I don't recommend it, it's a pretty good one, especially because there is no cross-country racing. I think. Or at least there is no focus on it, if there is. I didn't really notice it, so that's good. That's always a plus. Right, we are in the lead and we should stay in the lead because normally through that nobody's going to catch us. There we go. That's a win in race number 2. That's a lot of credits, technically. So, where's the last race? There it is. Yes, I'm not done with the DLC yet. It's not like I'm made of time. But I did everything I have to unlock the stuff we need here. So, can we please do a sprint race? I didn't check. Please tell me that's a sprint race. Alright, let's jump into it. Nope, 3 laps again. They both look like really long laps. Actually, driving through water is not as slow as you might think. I just avoid it out of being used to it. Drift. I'm not even sure the game recognized. Yes, it did recognize the drift. I kind of want to bank these points because it's a lot of them, but I don't think that's going to happen. I just know we're going to board that streak. There's 100,000 points gone. Please give me the points before we lose them. There we go. Alright, drop just a second. This car is actually pretty good in this wet condition. The only good thing is the AI is not very good on the Hot Wheels tracks as well. So at least nobody is good. Whoops. I mean, the drift itself was good, but it was awful to do in that position, so I guess that's kind of what I wanted to say. Is that a twin mill? I think it is. This lap is even longer than the last one. Drift tab, that's fine. I hope we get the overtake now. I'm positioning on the outside so we get a better line to the corner. kind of get full throttle through it, but you really have to be careful. Because obviously the car wants to drift through. You really have to be careful. 249 is a really long lap. Like even with a standing start, you're just going to cut it to, I don't know, 240 maybe? Sorry. We won races 1 and 2, I think, so this one shouldn't be too problematic. Even if we come second, we're comfortable first in the championships. That is certainly helpful. More points. Basically, that's just what you want to do. You want to bank all these points, and whenever you need them, you want to spend the car mastery points. Because just completely maxing a car mastery points is really expensive, so you need a lot of them. So just bank these points whenever you can. It just builds up over time. Now if you don't play much, it's kind of problematic because you won't have a whole lot of points. Because that's really if you're just playing a whole lot. I mean, I only play for the weekly playlists, but I mean that's a good 2, 3, sometimes 4 hours of playing, right? Depending on where you play. Obviously now I play with DLC and stuff, but it still gives you a good amount of time every week, right? Then you get points and you need them, you spend them, you know, it goes. I didn't really save time that lap. 2 seconds, that's not a lot. But that was also worse. Got a message, but I can't read it right now. Oh, that's not good. To read the messaging. Sidetracked. We might catch him, I think. I think we'll catch him, but that was a pretty big mistake. Tells you, however, you should be careful through these corners. Yeah, we get it. The question is where. I'd say right here. That works pretty well. I'm either sobering up or just trying to focus harder than normally. Oh god. It's probably the latter because once we had a lead, I just stopped focusing. This is a really long video. I mean, every race takes like 8, 9. Like the first one took 7 something, and the second one also 7 something probably. This one's going to take well over 8 minutes. It shouldn't take 9, but well over 8. especially with the minor accident we just had. This should take pretty long. Drift type skill. Alright, where we go? That's race number 3 and I'm done for today, that's it. I can't take anything anymore. Alright. That's 60 points. Check the messages. Hey, a super wheel spin. That's totally worth it. So we can get 3 times 2000. 3 times fun. One day we'll win something special here. One day. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, farewell.